Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here is a collection of different NDE stories. I hope these stories can give you some inspiration or hope. Let's start today's story.
Because I was born prematurely, my body has been very weak since I was a child. As I get older, my resistance gradually declines. I have 2 daughters, both of whom are far away from me. Only my grandson can come to see me when he is on vacation. They understand that they also have their own families and careers. Generally, I go to the hospital by myself if I am not very sick. Recently, due to the change of seasons, I always have a cough. I have always had a problem with coughing. It got better. I drove myself to the emergency room, and the doctor said I had a bad cough and needed nebulizer treatment. I stayed in the hospital for about 3 days. I didn't tell my daughter about my illness. I used to do this often, mainly because I was afraid that they would be worried. After dinner, I climbed into bed one day. My head is at a 45-degree angle because I have trouble breathing when my head is flat. I fell asleep after a while. I was sleeping. My doctor came to give me respiratory therapy. I told the doctor to switch to the nebulization therapy tomorrow morning. I was very sleepy, because insomnia has been bothering me. I was worried that I would not be able to sleep all night after the treatment, so I gave up the treatment. I was sleeping, and suddenly I heard a voice telling me, "Wake up, press the call for help." I have to tell you that I can be sure that this voice is my own and that my body is not moving the way I want it to. I'm trying to press the call button. The blue one is on the rail. I struggled to get close to the button. I can't get my arms to work and I feel my head drop. I still pressed the button. Then he realized there was trouble. I struggled to adjust my breath, saying weakly, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe." I struggled with my legs, my chest, my arms waving. I tried my best to inhale. I'm suffocating. I heard the nurse run into the room and shout, "Help is needed here," and I saw her, but I didn't respond to her or anyone. The doctor took a ventilator. And then I heard the doctor yell at me to breathe, and I knew he was rubbing my chest. His hand was on my face. I could see their eyes, very nervous. Then it was pitch black before my eyes and I couldn't see anything, but I could hear the sounds around me and I couldn't breathe. Then I had a thought in my head, "Can someone let me breathe?" Then I asked myself, "Am I going to die? Is this what it feels like to die? Am I dying?" Suddenly, I was lost in myself, immersed in this incredible, most beautiful, brightest, ever golden light. It's so pure, it's indescribable. It cannot be explained in words. But this is not blinding light. It's bright but not harsh, you can look straight at it, and I get tears and goosebumps when I recall it all. I didn't go through the tunnel and I didn't see any tunnels. I travel at the speed of light, and I come to another dimension, which is open space, without borders and restraints. And I can see these people outlined in the light. No one was wearing clothes, and there were no facial features. I could only see a silhouette, and I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. There are no boundaries here, it's surprisingly wide open, and as far as I can see, I'm not intimidated to seeing them. There was no insecurities in me, I was full of love and peace. I was so loved and accepted. I have never felt so loved in my life. The calm, tranquility, joy, and no pain is unbelievable. Before this, my body was still struggling. I was fighting for my life. Just calm now. Then I started talking to myself, not moving my lips, but talking in my head. How beautiful it is. I can't believe how this happened, how lucky I am. I started thinking, I haven't said goodbye to anyone yet. My family, my friends, and I can see myself in the hospital bed. The doctor was on a ventilator trying to revive me, a nurse held my hand, there was a nurse at my feet. I was very calm in the hospital bed. I remember I never told anyone that I loved them. I need to tell them that I will miss them. And the moment I have an idea, I feel like I'm caught in a vortex and fall down hard, and after a while, I can hear voices talking all around me. I could feel a puff of air entering my lungs and I opened my eyes and everyone was looking into my eyes. The pain is unbearable. My whole body is burning. I want to talk, but can't. I am calm now, my body is relaxed and there is no pain. I know my family is coming too. I can feel my daughter's touch. I stayed in the hospital for another 3 days. My family was always by my side. I felt very happy. Later, my daughter suggested that I move in with me, but I refused. I didn't really want to disturb their lives, but at my daughter's insistence, I found a house closer to her, so I could spend more time together.